부자가 되고 싶다면 지금 당장 착하게 구는 것부터 그만두십시오.
Bill Gates doesn't hang. Elon Musk doesn't hang. Warren Buffett doesn't chill. Henry Ford didn't chill. Steve Jobs, who I knew, didn't chill. I don't chill. Eagles fly alone. You hang out with monkeys, you become a circus.
50조 원 자산의 멕시코계 미국 사업가 댐페냐. 자신의 스코틀랜드 데저텍 캐슬에서 수천만 원짜리 수업을 열어 열띤 강연을 하는 그는 달콤한 충고 따위는 없습니다. 뼈 때리는 직원과 욕설의 극초현실주의자인 그가 말합니다.
Most of you would be embarrassed to tell me who your 5 closest buddies are. You are who you hang around with. You're the product of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you go out to the pub and watch sports bars and they're farting and belching at the pub, you and your mates, that's where you're going to be in 20 years. Belching and farting with your mates. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. I don't have any friends. I've got 4 or 5 guys I've known 40, 50 years. We don't hang out. We don't go to the Super Bowl. We don't go to the World Cup. And we certainly don't go for beers watching sports in sports bars. We don't have time. Time is money. We can get money back, but we can't get time back. You're running out of runway. I've never seen a part-time high-performance person. Never. You equate making a lot of money with being high performance. That's not true. High performance is a way of life. It's not just making $1 million a year or $10 million a year. You know so little about high performance. High performance is how you treat your family, how you treat your kids, how you treat yourself, who you make accountable, how you keep yourself accountable. It's very lonely out there when you're the only one on the battlefield. The movie 300, when those guys get chewed up by the Persians, and then they kill the king Leonidas. But you're Leonidas, you don't have those 300 guys behind you. Just you. Nobody's going to be there to help you. But that's not an excuse. It can't be an excuse because as a high performance person, it is lonely at the top. When you're the founder, the chairman and or the CEO or one of those titles and you've taken one of these ideas, it will still be lonely.
지금 당신은 누구와 어울리고 있나요? 누구와 시간을 보내시나요? 댐페냐, 그가 유명한 이유는 바로 팩폭이었습니다. 그의 수업을 들은 한 운동선수는 이런 말을 하기도 했다고 합니다.
엔나에게 금메달을 2번이나 안겨준 코치보다도 빡세네요.
펍에 같이 가서 즐길 줄 아는 사람이 아닌 바로 이런 사람을 만나라고 그는 이야기합니다. 그리고 말합니다. 사실 사람들은 당신에게 큰 관심이 없습니다.
99.9% of over 7.5 billion people that are on the planet today are pleasers. You want to be liked. You don't want people to say bad things about you. People commit suicide because you're unliked, etc. on Facebook. If you want to be liked in life, you're going to have a hard time. You've been good to everybody in your life. You give them presents, you write them birthday cards and all this, right? How has it gotten you? How's your program worked out? It hasn't. You're still dirt poor. Or close to it. I've done none of the above. You're pleasers. Henry Ford, the first to please or no. Elon Musk, no. Bill Gates, no. Warren Buffett, I can go down the list. They all had one characteristic. They didn't care what you thought of them. You care about what people say about you. You care about what people think about you. What if you could accomplish in the world today if you weren't afraid of what people thought of you, said about you, whispered about you? What could you accomplish? A lot more than you've accomplished today. A lot more. Life expands and contracts with courage. When was the last courage type thing that you did in your lifetime? When was the last time you exhibited some courage? Some of you have to go back a long, long way. Some of you never. There are people in this audience that have never been spanked, never had a harsh word said to them by their parents, never got in a fight on the school grounds. I can't believe that. And you wonder why you are the way you are. Now, I'm not saying that being a high-performance person is beating the shit out of everybody, but it doesn't hurt. You're afraid. You're afraid making a mistake. You're afraid of what everybody's going to think. You're afraid of looking stupid. And it's not what happens to us in life. It's how we react to what happens to us in life. That's the difference. But it's the action we take in spite of that fear that differentiates us. I got a D in public speaking in high school. I got an F in public speaking in university. F. But then I made over 200 speeches. You can't hurt my feelings because growing up in the hood, my dad told me, he says, it's not what they say to you, Dan, it's how you interpret the words. And the best advice I've ever given to anybody is just do it. We take too much time procrastinating. Fear is false expectations appearing real. We're worried about what other people think. We're trying to fit in. And I can go through a whole litany of stuff why you are where you are because you just didn't do it. You didn't want to make a mistake. You got a mortgage. You got 2 ex-wives. You got a 15-year-old daughter who's pregnant. Your dad's got Alzheimer's. Your mother's got emphysema, spitting up blood. I can go on and on and on and on. But the bottom line is, if you had 15 years ago, you had just done it. 10 years ago, you had just done it. 5 years ago, if you had just done it. 6 months ago, if you just done it, you probably wouldn't be in the position you're in now. So I'm saying no matter what your age is, it's still time to just go out and do it.
그리고 그는 인생에서 3가지의 후회가 있다고 합니다. 하나는 전투 훈련장 교였지만 참전하지 못한 것과 둘째는 어머니가 돌아가시기 바로 전날 엄마는 안 아파. 그러니 절대 안 죽을 거야 라고 한 말. 마지막 3번째는 목표를 높게 잡지 않은 것이라고 합니다. 내가 하지 않은 것들. 할 수 있었는데, 하려 했는데, 했어야 했는데, 그리고 거울을 보라고 말합니다. 대부분의 사람들이 거울에 비친 자기 모습을 싫어하는 이유가 단순히 뚱뚱해서 말라서 대머리여서가 아니니 당신이 할 수 있었던 것을 못했기 때문이라고 합니다. 그리고 워라벨을 꿈꾸는 사람들에게 이 마지막 말을 남겼습니다. 워라벨은 이 세상에 없습니다. 일 그리고 도전만 있습니다. 우리는 결정하고 그대로 사는 것입니다. 일론 머스크, 빌 게이츠, 헨리 포드 등등의 세계적인 부자들은 아무도 워라벨을 안 하는데 당신은 하겠다고요? 왜요? 그럴 만한 가치가 있다고요? 당신이 열심히 일한 것만이 가치가 있습니다. 모든 성공의 이유에 워라벨이 있는 것이지. 워라벨은 성공과 수평선에 설 수 없습니다. 인생은 선택입니다.